What's up? Ike Paz here, and this is my Royalty Profits AI review. Now, this is a brand new software tool by Dimitris Papa and his developer. I forget his name, Allscander or something. I forget. Anyways, first thing you need to do once you're inside is go to settings and add your Chat GPT API key. Really important, okay? Now, you do have to prepay this, and this software is not a recurring software; it's a one-time price. However, if you want this to work, you have to pay a nominal, tiny little fee with your Chat GPT for every book that you create, right? So you got to add your code. You're not going to see this because I'm gonna blur this out, but this is my code. And then after that, you go to books. You go to the very top. Now everything has training, phenomenal training, and it's very easy to do. So you want to just create campaign like that, and then go down here. You can choose a book type. I want to go with instant ebook, 80 to 100 pages, active. Okay, really cool stuff. Topic. Okay, so for topic, I'm going to use my nonfiction royalty software. You'll get this, by the way, for free. If you check out the page down below, I'll show you the page in a little bit, my bonus page, or you can get it on its own. It's up to you, but I recommend you get Royalty Profits AI with my tool here. So let's go with, I don't know, budgeting, get ideas. And there's a bunch of presets for different types of profitable markets on Amazon KDP that I set up here. And it's going to give you keywords based on what people are actually looking for. And it's going to also give you little tags letting you know what type of keyword. So it's a workbook and journal. That's great news. That means people want workbooks and whatnot. Again, these are keywords people are actually looking for. Long tail. Long tails are usually really specific niches. You got beginner intent, meaning that someone doesn't know very much about it. Now, I would stay away from beginner intent. They're not terrible. I'm not saying it's bad. How do I say this? The person who knows, the person who's more educated about the market you want to sell in, they are easier to convert into someone who wants to buy. Why? Because they know more about the market. They know more about the niche that you're creating a product for. So they're ideal. Okay, so even though it's not terrible, beginner intent, but I would stay away from beginner intent in general. Let's go with budgeting notebook for beginners. Let's go for budgeting planner. General. Let's go with another preset. How about that? Investing. Let's get ideas for investing. Okay. Now with this tool, you can create high content books. That means, actual information that will help your end user. So I want to go with Bogglehead's Guide to Investing. That sounds like copyright. I wouldn't go after that. How to start investing. I like that. Okay, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to put that as a topic here. How to start investing. Actually, let's go back. And let's drill this down a little bit. I want to get some subjects over here, some templates. So generate from preset. So here we have some investing keywords. Investing made simple. I like this as well. We'll actually copy that right there. I'm going to use that as my subtitle. Book title. Investing made easy. Made easy. Okay, for people over 40. That's my demographic, by the way. People over 40. Context. Simple. Investing how to guide for the, S&P 500. S&P 500 is just an index fund you can invest in. That's what I invest in a lot. S&P 500 and ETFs. ETFs is kind of a real estate type of stock you can get. Okay. Targeted audience. Let me see. Business professionals. I would say business professionals. Purpose, educational. Wait, here we go. Let me see. Institutional manual. No, let's go with educational. Conversational. Yeah. Yeah. I want to go with conversational. Author name. I'm going to create an author name. I don't know. Todd Benoit. Todd Benoit. Why not? About author content. Optional. I'll leave this blank. Keywords. Get keywords. I want to use this. Now, remember, every time you use the AI feature here, you're drawing from your API key. So make sure you're on a recurring plan or you add, it's like $5 or something. It's less than that to create a book. It's not like a giant investment or something. So don't worry, but I'm going to use this now so that it draws upon the information I've already put in, and it uses that to use my API key on ChatGPT to put this in here. Okay, really cool. Okay. I guess I only did this part here. A description, investing for beginners over 40. I'm gonna see what happens if I copyrights, optional, enter book price. I'm gonna say $9.99. KDP category. I'm gonna use my ChatGPT AI to pull that and bring it in here. Let's see what happens there. 1 second. Success. Okay, beautiful. Affiliate marketing. No, I'm not going to add anything there. Move there and then click next. And let me see, book cover and images. I'm not going to include images in the cover. Generate cover image by AI. Sure. Cover book cover context. Simple investing for folks over 40. My demographic. OpenAI uses DALL-E 3. Or I don't know what the DALL-E is now, but it's DALL-E. Next. Okay. Let me see. Classic novel, academic textbook, business book. Cool. 8.5 by 11, that's way too big. 6 by 9, definitely. Okay, keep the no numbering. What numbering? Numbering Roman numbers. Let's go with Arabic numbers. To right. Everything looks good. I'm just checking. Create campaign. Okay. Now this is going to create my book, which is really cool. And I'm going to show you that in a little bit. I'm going to wait until this is done. I'll be back in a little bit.
A few moments later.
Okay, so my book is done. I am going to show you my book. Click here. I have my book downloads. I can do an audiobook. Now, the audiobook and the video book, these are upgrades, okay? And again, they draw from your API key, okay? So just keep that in mind. But nothing wrong with that. So you can edit all kinds of things, but I just want to show you the end result, which looks pretty cool. I'm going to show you right now. And okay, the cover, we can do the cover better, but it's the intent's right there. Investing made easy for people over 40, and the book, the interior, we have the what do you call this? Table of contents looks really nice. Scroll down. The book, I have to proofread it, and always proofread. That goes without saying. I don't care what software you're using, always proofread, right? The AI, they do make what are called hallucinations. That's what a fancy way to say an error for an AI. They're not lying to you. They're untruths or mistakes that the AI makes. They're called hallucinations. Anyways, there might be some hallucinations to make sure, but listen, it's formatted beautifully. It created about 42 pages. Okay, the bottom end of what I requested, no problem with that. And the chapters are pretty spot on. Now, I'm not some master investor. I just know enough that on what I do when it comes to investing. Why invest in the S&P 500 ETFs? Because of returns, of course. I believe like 10%, like 7% is like the lowest you can get a return for the S&P 500. Chapter 3, setting your investment goals. Okay. Anyways, I got to proofread this, but it looks phenomenal. This looks great. Okay. Now, not only that, this tool can actually post your book onto Amazon KDP. I rather do it myself. It's not a big deal. It's very easy to do, but you could do that as well. The upgrades are right here. If you want, the training is phenomenal. The bonuses are here as well. And I have all the features, obviously, but I believe I'll have all the information. Here we go. Let me show you right quick. So if you want my my nonfiction royalty software that gets you these niches that I showed you, you want to check out this page. Also, want to talk about the upgrades are right here, and they're broken down and listed for you what each upgrade has. There are 3 upgrades that I'm interested in here. Upgrade number 1 is a profit. Sorry, there's 4. Unlock advanced publishing power. Upgrade number 2, actually, upgrade number 3 is the best one here. This has AI audio book creation with natural voices, video book generated for YouTube, and yeah, the good stuff. Okay, now to my bonuses. See, all of these are different functions of my software tool. You get my new software tool for nonfiction royalty books. Okay, that's it's called nonfiction royalty software, right? And these are all the different aspects that it can do, the different components of my software. And at the bottom here, I also give you help myself. I will actually review your book for you. Okay, so you can click on any of these links and jump on in. And if you jump on in here, I'll send you these bonuses to you directly. Okay, really important stuff, really easy. And again, I'm impressed, right? I'm impressed. This is a good little tool here. Again, there's so much to cover here. Again, if there's some information that I'm missing, check out my bonus page. I break it down in detail. Okay, you be good, take care, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.